Welcome back to the playoffs in year number 1 of the GGBFL, featuring Oklahoma City Bison. Now, it's been a really rough season for us. I think the GGBFL this year is the most difficult it's been by far. We had a little press conference. Say, Coach, you're heading into your first playoff game. Playoff success often makes or breaks a career. How important is your first playoff win? Man, these are always tough. I'm going to play it cool, and I feel like I'm going to actually regret doing this, but we'll find out. So beat the Elks for a staff points reward. Oh, no risk, no reward. I'm honestly here for that. Now, the press conference, they keep on pushing, say it's not often you have to play someone for a third time, but you're facing a familiar foe this week in the Elks. I know, we beat them the first time, they beat us the second time, and they beat us by a lot, and this is going to be tough. So what are you expecting in this game? I'm going to say a chess match, honestly. We're not really hard hitters out there, but well, pause if needed. But this has been a chess match time and time again. He got the best of me last time. I'm hoping I'm prepared this time. That being said, I haven't touched Madden in like a couple of days, so here we are. So defensive players on both teams will have +5 play rec. Makes sense. So our goal is to beat the Elks and advance the next round of the playoffs. Duh. And then the third and final question of the press conferences of being, you're up against the Elks this week and they've been playing great football lately. You're not wrong. They're like 14-3 if I remember correctly. Can you end their win streak? So insult opponent or be confident. I'm gonna go with be confident. That's really more my style. So the Elks are playing well, and all players have +10 break tackle, play rec, and tackle for this game. He is already disgusting at running the football, and I'm scared. But the vote of confidence is your team fired up for this week's game. All players will have +10 break tackle, play rec, and tackle. So it's just going to be people breaking tackles left and right, and he has the highest grossing running back in the league. I'm not going to bother showing you his team because you've seen them before, so if you're paying attention to the series, you already know. Now, to recap the playoffs and how they've been so far, the Bulls have a bye week. You're going to see the Orbits facing the Voyagers. The Voyagers win by a touchdown. The Redwoods absolutely blow out the Caps. The Caps actually had a new team owner because the other one was forced to leave, basically, due to not being able to play games from a schedule. The Aviators ended up facing the Dreadnoughts, and the Dreadnoughts said, we'll be seeing you, buddy, and they move on to the next round. Kicking on over to the NFC, the Wizards ended up getting the bye for the first round. The Shamrocks beat the Black Knights pretty handily, and it was honestly a good game, but the score says a little bit different. We're facing the Elks right now, and then Mexico City loses to the Honolulu Blues. So it's going to be spicy. If we win our game, we'll be the lowest seed that would advance. So we would probably be facing the Wizards, which would mean the Shamrocks would then face the Blues. But if we don't win, then things obviously get a little crazy. And then one last thing to recap, the player of the week for week 18, the final week of the regular season. Anthony Richardson throws for 9 passing touchdowns, 400 passing yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Do the math. That's 10. That's a GGBFL record. William Jackson III goes for 3 tackles, 3 interceptions, which normally would be a great week, but not this week. And then you see Nelson Aguilar go 15 grabs, 338 yards, 2 receiving touchdowns, and then he fumbled and had a carry for -3 yards. And then we're going to see, I think it's Raymond Jenkins go 7 tackles, 2 picks, a forced fumble, and 2 touchdowns. A lot of these dudes had an opportunity to be player of the week, but you can't beat 10 touchdowns. Anthony Richardson, he's that guy, pal. One thing I did forget to mention is that we ended up getting a new ability for Jahmyr Gibbs. He actually finally hit the threshold that he needed to show that he's a superstar for his dev traits. If we go all the way over to his abilities, ignore them around us from earlier in the season. He's got return man, which he's had, balance beam, which he had, and then he has reach forward, which helps him kind of extend for extra yards when he's being tackled. This is huge, especially on third downs or trying to convert to a first down. So I'm happy with this ability. The other two, I don't really care about. I baited myself. I might go to the house, actually. Things you hate to see that. I should not have thrown that. I had X underneath. He released, and I still threw A. I don't do that. That's on me. Oh, that was such a bad read. There's 2 guys there. Why am I throwing that? Jeez. All right, so we held him to what potentially is a field goal here. All right, could have been worse. We'll take 10-0 because it could have been a whole lot worse. God, I hate this zoomed out camera. Explain. I would just love to understand how that just happens. Thank God. There we go. Team cover 2. Oh, dude, Desmond Ritter's apparently not a fast quarterback. The catch. Why does my guy slow down so much? What are we doing? Holcomb's playing tight end for me. Big fan. I love to control my guy. I don't know why I did that. If he dropped that, I was going to cry. Just cannot get the running lanes I want. Hold on to it, Evan. Let's go. Needed that. I wanted to try to get in the end zone, but we'll take the field goal. I should fake this. We'll take the 3 points. It's tied it up. I played so bad. The fact that I've tied this game up is a miracle. He just want to get field goal range, I think. He will not pass. All right, he missed one from a yard deeper last time. Does he miss another one here? Nah, he's lined up. I wish that wasn't good. God, that would have been huge if he missed that. Why did I throw this? There was no reason to throw that. I'm lucky that was not picked off. All right, this field goal should tie it up. And it does. Got to play some defense, though. Boogie, get out there. He just falls forward and then rolls over the defense. Like he doesn't, how much does he weigh? 187 pounds. He is not moving a pile like that. My E button doesn't work. It's just wild to me. Let Evan Ingram eat. Yeah, he can just like run commit off that. It's just like, it's just tough. Use it again. Let's go. He plays for the field goal now. I knew he was going to go after the hot route, so I try to use that against him because he can see the red route. He can see the running back route. So I'm like, he's going to bite that. I can throw it over the top. It'll be fine. I can't call a timeout. I literally cannot call a timeout. I have a timeout and I can't call it. Someone explain why I have a timeout and I cannot call it. I'm literally calling a timeout, but it's making me barrel roll. This game is so dumb sometimes. Well, I would have loved to have called a timeout, but Madden has a bug where you can't call a timeout if your opponent's holding A. So it is what it is. I still stand by. If he doesn't have a 187-pound running back with 95 speed that can run over defenders and run to the corner and not be tackled, I win this game by 15-20. But because of that one player, we just can't do it, man. We know the deal. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys in the next one. Madden, fix your game.